Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So I've been playing Animal Crossing a lot recently. I've had the game for a couple of years, but really only started to play it towards the end of May this year. And admittedly, I haven't been the biggest fan of the Animal Crossing franchise up till now, but I've been bitten by the island bug. And also, I do appreciate its vast library of characters that, I can potentially turn into Amigurumi if and when I feel like it. And who better to start with than the lovely Coco? I popped into her house and I got this lovely conversation that I thought was appropriate. Seriously, wasn't even planned. I think I lucked out with her since she was something like my 5th villager that I got when I started my island, and she's slowly become one of my favourites. But the clincher for deciding to make her Amigurumi counterpart was that I had the perfect shade of green in my stash already. So when I saw this illustration of Coco, it's definitely serving some strong Wilson vibes. I hope I can do her justice. So for starters, the villagers are more compact and have less body detail, but are also more stylized than other characters I've tried to recreate as Amigurumi, which turned out to be a little infuriating. I normally have to decide on which details are important and practical to include and which ones to exclude, so that it's something I can create but still reads as the original character I'm basing it on. Luckily, the rabbit villagers have one of the simplest silhouettes, and Coco especially doesn't have too many details. I modified the legs by just beginning with a simple circle and creating a tube shape. I reinforced the base of the legs with wooden discs, and the discs I had were quite flimsy, so I had to glue 2 of them together to get some extra strength. Coco has this ridged detail on her arms and head that make me think of bracelets and a headband. I'm not entirely sure what they actually are, maybe some kind of lip on pottery, but I went ahead and added this detail using a beige coloured yarn and surface crochet. I'll add the head ridge detail or headband later, and I made the arms in the usual way by adding white sleeves at the top of the arms. I really like this way of doing sleeves now, and it's such a time saver. I crocheted the dress in 2 parts. First, I made the top of the dress with surface crochet across the torso, and then finished off the bottom from the waist downwards. I also added the dress straps by creating a chain and attaching it to the back. Okay, so this is where I hit a bit of a bump. I had these massive safety eyes left over from an old project I did years ago and didn't think I'd get the opportunity to use them again. They seemed the perfect size. However, when I placed them, they looked ever so slightly bug-eyed. I mean, I don't know, what do you guys think? But then I thought, maybe it's the lack of a mouth that's throwing it off somehow. I decided a side-by-side comparison would definitely help me decide. I crocheted some eyes as well and took pictures just so I could see both at the same time. Coco is meant to have hollow eyes since she resembles a coconut. Actually no, I think she resembles one of the gyroids, but let's go with coconut for now. So I'm guessing to really look right, the eyes can't be 3-dimensional. Anyway, from the pictures it was settled. 2D eyes it was. Honestly, I knew it was meant to be 2D eyes. I was just trying to use up the safety eyes. The ears, thankfully, were pretty straightforward. They were just 2 cylinders, nothing too challenging there. Fun fact, I hadn't noticed this, but Coco is the only rabbit in the game whose ears don't move. I only mention it because I have 2 rabbits on my island and I hadn't noticed that at all. But now every time I fire up the game, it's plain as day. No! I went ahead and made a few books off camera because I wasn't sure it was gonna work out. I had placed magnets in the hands just in case, but because of the weight of the yarn, I wasn't convinced the magnets would be strong enough. I placed another magnet on the book as well, since Coco is a consummate reader. Her hobby is education after all, and I also made her a little bag to carry the rest of her books in, so like her little shopping bag in game, which I thought was super cute. Okay, so all that's left to do is put everything together, and despite some occasional misgivings, I love how she turned out. She's so cute, and although I didn't get to use the large safety eyes this time, I'm sure I can find a use for them at some point. Anyway, thanks for watching guys. If you've made it this far, please like, share, comment, and even consider subscribing if you like the content I create. Don't forget to hit that bell button to be notified whenever I upload a new video. And now let's cross over to the beauty shots. See you in the next one. Bye!